Okay, so here is the unit rates extra credit. I'm going to try and create this quick little video. Hopefully it will explain exactly what I want to you. On the first page it's all written out. The first thing you want to do when you come to this page is you're going to want to make a copy of it. Now I've already made a copy, but I'm going to show you exactly how it's done. Come over here to File. Where is make copy? There it is. Alright. There it is. And then I want you to rename it. Let's say mine, well, I've already named mine. Let's say John Smith. And then today's date, or whatever date you do it on. You've got to get it done before Monday. Remember, that's the qualifier. Try to do it before you take your assessment. I think it'll help you understand it better. And OK. Alright, and as you can see, it's creating its own little thing. John Smith, 1027. Or excuse me, 1027. That's the date, name of the student. Alright, so we made a copy. We named it, the naming convention I want. Now you're going to change your copy to reflect your answers. So let me just kind of go through the first one. For example, measure off the 10 speeds. Now this, a lot of it, we did this in class. You may remember it, you may not. Maybe you missed the class. Maybe you just want some extra credit and you don't remember much, or maybe you wait until Saturday or Sunday to do it. But my time today, if I remember correctly, was something like 36 seconds and 44 tenths of a second. So write it in here nice and neat so I can read it. Maybe if you're feeling fancy, I guess that line doesn't really work for me anymore. I thought I was going to write on top of it, but it's not. And maybe you can, maybe you can change your answers to a different color so it make it easier for me to grade. That'd be pretty awesome. Let's do red. Alright, so whoever John Smith is, his time was the same as mine. Remarkable. Go down over here, just fill it out, whatever you think it is. You're going to put in your answers. What is a rate? What is a unit rate? I've been going over that all week. Over here you'll record your time from the experiment. Remember, this experiment, or it's really not an experiment, but after you follow these directions and you get this number, I want you to take it down here. Whoops. Take it down here, and I want you to fill out these blanks. First of all, what was your time? Fill it in. Divide your answer by 100, and then give me the unit rate. And you'll remember, a unit rate today is how many feet you can walk or run per second. Here's a table. I want you to fill out a table using your own unit rate, the one you just created or gathered up from your data. If you have any problems or trouble remembering what we did in class, here's a little cheat sheet. Feel free to take a look at it. Maybe it'll help you remember what it is you need to do. Excuse me. This is the most important part. Please tell me what the equation representing the proportional relationship of your table is. All right, you're going to put that in right here. And then you're done. That's all I want. This is what we did in class today. We'll step it up next week. Post this extra credit assignment in Google Classrooms under, what are we going to call this? We're going to call this, I think we're calling it extra credit. Let's make sure it's 4.2 because that's the one that's under. And under 4.2, and we'll call it unit rates. How's that? That's what it'll look like in Google Classroom. Alright, so do your work. You got 10 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. You have all weekend. See you on Monday.